Ridge wallet. You guys, I can't say enough about this wallet, Ridge wallet. It's the wallet that I'm going to use for the rest of my life. Mm-hmm. It is
see, durable.
It's durable.
Just dropped it.
It's perfect. All your cards fit in this little nugget. It has that protection. What's it called? RFID. So they can't scan your shit.
You can either choose between a clip or an elastic.
Uniclip or elastic.
I have the elastic.
It literally is the best wallet I've ever owned.
Comes in titanium, aluminum,
for those
carbon
of you
fiber.
For those of you who don't have one, shame on you.
I have one. My sister has one. Jenna has one. All the girls have one.
Slim front pocket wallet, blocks RFID, offered in carbon fiber, titanium, and aluminum. Lifetime guarantee, free shipping worldwide. 500,000 sold. Ooh. 25,000 5-star reviews. This is the legit, guys. This is the future, and we're trying to connect you with it, okay? Go to ridgewallet.com and use the promo code TigerBelly for 10% off. That's ridgewallet.com, promo code TigerBelly. Now on back to the show.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everybody, fiesta, forever, all night long. Everybody, but Cosby, forever, in the prison, all night long. Everybody, Kavanaugh, not nominated, all night long. No, I said not to sing, man. It's my song.
Uh-oh. I was humming.
I know, you're true. You're true. You're true to your word. You're true to your word. All right. Yeah. So anyway, all right.
That was really
everybody. I'm not done.
Really good. He said "Combolita."
Combolita ataya. Anyway, he fucked up that song. That's fine. He's my friend. It's true. My name is Bob. Hi.
Hi, Bob.
Hi.
Yep. And we got yeah, we got Gil.
Yep,
we got White. We got I don't know country. We got my beautiful girlfriend Khalyla, and I'm your captain. I'm forever your captain, and I love leading the ship, and we're going nowhere over the edge, and but we're gonna go through the fucking cosmos, and we're gonna be together, all of us, sleepers, me. And we're going to learn about all kinds of stuff, extraterrestrial life forms, mental capacities, mind-numbing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right? Exactly what I was... Yeah, exactly. I haven't not introduced you yet. Okay? Sorry. But anyway, welcome to another episode of TigerBelly. I'm your captain and your admiral. And I'm special. But so are you. And we're all the same. And that's the key. And that's my point of the whole show is that we're all the same. But anyway, we have a special guest tonight. He's been on the program before. He was. I've worked with him before. Mm-hmm. He was on a television program called Small, and Smallville. I mean, and he was played Lex on it. Mm-hmm. And he has his own podcast. It's growing huge because he can get bigger guests than we, because he's a bigger star. I guess I don't know. True. He knows more from more people. I can't talk. But anyway, how about a round of applause for Mikey Rosenbaum, everybody? Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Forever together. What's up, man? You good?
I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy. You know, I was taking a nap, right, Khalyla?
That was a nap?
How many naps do you take a day?
5 hour.
5 hour naps.
5 hour naps?
Yeah, I was sleeping.
Is that, did you take the 5 hour opposite energy drink?
Mm-hmm.
Do you do
they
that?
They don't have that, so no. They don't have that, so no.
But that's depression, 5 hours.
No, it's not.
40 minutes is what, you're
all right, well, I'm depressed.
Well,
and I'm suicidal, and maybe I need help. Maybe I need
suicidal.
Help. So anyway, I was taking a nap, and I was toward the end. She goes, "He's here." I go, "Who?" I go, Who's here? I go, "Gilbert and those guys are here." She's like, "No, our guest." "Who's the guest?" And she goes, "Michael Rosenbaum." And I got right up. Well, it took me a second. A minute in, I got up. And really? I was excited, yeah.
You got excited?
I like you.
You didn't seem that excited to see me.
I was playing it cool.
You were playing it cool?
Yeah.
You showed me your new $600 pair of sneakers.
Yeah. I want to show you. Give me those shoes. Give me one of my shoes.
I just don't understand.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to explain to you, my friend. All right? So I was on set. I'm on a show. I was on a set last week, and there was this girl. She's a hair lady on the show, and she was wearing a pair of these golden gooses. And I used to own a pair a long time ago. And I go, "What are those?" She goes, "Golden goose." And I go, "Oh my god, I used to own a pair, but I lost one of them in a hotel room, like one of the pairs." And so Khalyla and I went to a Golden Goose this weekend in Beverly Hills, and this is a distressed shoe. They're $600. I know it's was it Deviant? Oh, hold on a second. Hold on.
Jesus.
Oh, so
Wow.
it says
Dude, did you have to aim it at my face?
yeah.
I saw
Here you
it go
Oh
to
my
it.
god. Was that
They're
Parks
pre-distressed.
Barbecue?
They're from Paris.
Parks
yeah,
Parks
Parks.
Barbecue. Did you have that tonight?
Yeah, last night.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shout out
So
to Park.
anyway, shout out to Park. Very good food.
Good
Fresh
one, man.
meat.
Very
It's
good.
good.
Delicious.
Is that rude?
No, you're.
No, I felt like I had dinner just now. Thank you.
Good.
Really.
In K-Town. Yeah. So I got those, and yes, I was very excited that you were coming because I haven't seen you in a while. And how's your podcast going?
It's going great, but can I just bring something up? I noticed when I came here, I'm like, oh, Bobby, he's a very successful stand-up comedian. He's got a new show. He's making a lot of money. And I'm surprised that you're still, I commend you for being in the same small apartment.
Okay. That
apartment.
Okay.
But a few of us can't, it's hard to all fit in here, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And that's not the problem. Listen, I live modestly. I'm saying this.
You bought a beautiful home from small. So you got small money.
I'm saying that it surprises me that then you show me a $600 pair of sneakers.
yeah.
When you could have had maybe a 2-bedroom.
I like to educate you because you're being confrontational and.
Oh no.
And I will war with you verbally.
I'm looking out for you.
No, I'm looking out for me as well.
And Gilbert.
And I'm defending myself.
Okay.
Okay.
I still smell the
you
barbecue.
fucking arrogant Jew.
Do you think I'm an arrogant Jew?
Yeah.
First of all, I'm not even religious. I missed Yom Kippur. In fact, I ate more during Yom Kippur than I ever eaten in my life.
And the way I just said that was so bad.
I'm a bad Jew. I'm Jew by
I love
blood.
the Jewish people. I've been there.
I know. You've been where?
Jewland.
Israel.
Israel. I've been to Israel.
Oh, good.
I've been to Israel.
You have a
So
house.
let me just kind of just defend myself.
Yeah,
We
sure.
did make an offer on a house. It didn't work out. So we're looking again right now. We're looking again right now, and we're going to get a house in the next 3 or 4 months.
Where do you think you're going to live?
Nowhere near you. Nowhere near you. But I know where you live. I like your play area. You don't get reception up there, huh?
Isn't that nice when you go up there and you don't have to like text everybody?
Yeah, but you can't get reception?
It's called Wi-Fi. You ask me my Wi-Fi, and then you could email and you can make some Wi-Fi calls if you need to.
Yeah.
I also have a home phone.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, you have
Yeah.
a landline.
Yeah, so if
That's
you have
actually, I've been wanting to get a landline here.
It's really
I'm
nice.
just trying to stay away from my phone altogether.
Are you?
I'm trying to go back and go back to the archaic way of things. Yeah, I'm over.
Yeah, I feel like I'm looking at my phone too much. I do. I think I look at my phone too
Yeah.
much. Do you look at your phone too
A lot.
much?
And it depresses me. I think most of my depression and sadness is from social media and looking at my phone all
What
the
are you
time.
looking at? Likes?
Well, you also look at if you look at my Google history, it's either like this week is Donald Trump. Probably every other time I Google something, Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
Yep.
Right, that's another one.
What do you think of that?
I like it.
Gilbert under his breath.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm gonna say this about that. Okay, people are going crazy. Like it's not like, the cartoons or it's or the comics. It's not. It's childly. It's more like a clown or whatever.
Everybody will always do that.
Yeah.
Number one. Okay, you had Nicholson. He killed it.
Yeah. And
Right?
then you had the
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger killed it.
He
Super killed it.
not only
Super
super killed it. He made it almost impossible for anyone to follow that.
Yeah.
It was so good. Then you had Jared. That got a lot of heat.
I didn't see
like
the
it.
Jared one.
It's a little weird. It's more punk rock Joker.
Okay.
Okay? And so with all that, for Joaquin Phoenix to even say yes to that is so brave.
Ballsy.
It's-
I have an issue with Joaquin.
Why?
No, I think he's a marvelous actor. I'll watch videos, but there's something in my head that I just can't get out.
Do you know him?
Years ago.
Let's start there.
Well, let's start
Okay.
before that.
Okay.
My grandfather, sorry, I'm finishing some. He said, well, Mike, we're actually related to River Phoenix.
That's what your
And
grandfather
Joaquin
said.
Phoenix. Your Aunt Sadie,
Yeah.
her husband, his cousin is River Phoenix.
Whoa.
So I made the mistake one night after a party.
Yeah.
While Joaquin was by himself near a car waiting for valet.
Yeah.
I said, hey, My name's Michael Rosenbaum, man. I just want you to know that we have there's something in common. My Aunt Sadie, I'm related. It was related to your family, and he just looked at me. I've never had this before. he cut me off.
Yeah.
Now people have cut me off.
Yeah.
You have many times already. And he said, "I don't want to talk about this right now." And he turned and walked away. And left me speechless for one of the few times in my life.
Wow.
And I told my dad about it. He goes, "Oh, fuck that guy."
Oh, that's what he said?
That's disgusting. He did that.
Yeah.
He didn't even entertain it. He didn't even say, "Oh, that's cool." He walked away. And then I look back, maybe it wasn't the right time.
First of all, can I just say this, dude?
Yeah, go ahead.
There's never a right or wrong time. It was the right time.
Was it?
You're making a conversation with somebody at a party. It's like you're not on set. You're not working, right?
You don't have a mouthful of food. You're not interrupting a meal.
It broke my heart a little bit.
It breaks. Just hearing it breaks my heart.
I was nice.
I want it to fail now.
Yeah, and
I want his Joker to fail
but
now.
I still want him to be great. I do. I just think that
All right.
it just made me, it upset me. I was like, wow, was I over the line? All I said was, hey, my aunt's, and he just cut me the fuck off.
I love
Joaquin.
Did it happen a week after River Phoenix died or no?
No. This was many years. This was like a couple years ago.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Was it during when he was doing that weird, hip phase?
No, the Letterman thing. No. This was just, he didn't want to hear
Walk
it.
the line area?
Hey, I'm kind of related to you. I don't want to talk about
Wow.
this.
Yeah. It's so funny. It's because to me, and excuse me for saying this, but you're not
a big celebrity.
No, just listen to what I'm saying.
That.
No, listen,
okay.
Listen to what I'm saying before you interrupt me again.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
So what I'm saying is that, sure, you're not Chris Evans right now.
He's really handsome.
He's very handsome. Yeah. But to me, when I met you, I'm like, this guy's you know everybody. I mean, everybody that I know that's in the business knows who Michael Rosenbaum is. And they like you. Oh, I love that dude. I went to his house.
I've been doing this a while, so you meet people on the way.
Right. What I'm saying, though, is that you have a lot of people that really love you, and these are people that have done a lot of things in their career as well, right? You've done so much, we talked about this before when you had your own show. You brought me in to test, didn't get it, it's fine. And my
there's
point,
three other execs.
I understand that.
You had my vote.
I understand that, but the guy that got it is not bigger than me. But my point is this: never heard of him. Never heard of him. But my point is that. That's the truth, and that's the truth. I test better, but anyway, my point is that you fucked up, but you fucked up. But,
it wasn't my fault. I didn't make the decision.
It would have still been on.
I fought for you.
Still would have been fun.
I fought for you.
I know, but my point is that you're a legitimate Hollywood guy. I really believe that. You know everybody. I
don't like the Hollywood guy.
You're a guy that's working in LA in the business of acting, the acting industry. And comics know who you are as well. I've talked to.
Well, you got me to do comedy.
I've talked to Harlan Williams about you. A bunch of people I've talked about, and you are somebody that you have goodwill out there. And so for Joaquin Phoenix to do that is it's crazy. Like even when I was at the store a couple of times when Mike Young would bring in Tobey Maguire or Leonardo DiCaprio. They still shake hands and go, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And say hello, right?
Sure.
I mean, they're human beings, right? I don't get into full-on conversations with them because I don't know what to say.
You just say, "Hey, man, what's up? How are you? Nice to see you." And it's a nice response,
right? And they go, "Hey, how are you? Good."
But this was like, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, we have a cousin in common." Blah blah. I don't want to talk about it right now, and walked away.
That sounds on brand to what I assume he would really be like.
Yeah. Well, it just broke my heart because you meet a lot of big stars and they're always cool.
Yeah.
Like anybody I've ever met, always cool. Even if it's a short, like, how you doing? I don't even know who that was. I never met him.
Yeah, you've met
but if I did.
Have you met Deniro?
If I did, you know what? Oh. This one guy told me this story. This is a good story. This guy, John Barenthal, big actor, great actor, love him. He told me this story where he worked with De Niro and he went into his trailer after the movie was over.
Yeah.
De Niro goes, why don't you come in for a second?
Wow.
I don't know, come in for a second.
Yeah.
Sat down. And he sat down with De Niro. And instead of enjoying the moment, he made the mistake of saying, "Hey, I just want to tell you something. You're my favorite actor of all time. You're an influence to me. You're an inspiration to me. This has been and he just spilled his heart out.
Yeah.
And Bobby was like, That's what you call him, Bobby. I don't call him Bobby.
Yeah.
He says, you don't have to do this. Stop that. Stop. You don't have to do this. Stop.
Yeah,
and he goes, no, you got to let me get this out. And he goes, okay, all right. And he went on, and he said, and I go, and then it was great? He goes, no. It was the most uncomfortable thing that's ever happened. It just was like that was all of it was lost. Yeah. So I think in Hollywood, it's almost because I've done this before where I'll meet an actor.
Yeah.
And it was like I met a couple actors. Like, okay, and I belonged. I felt like, okay, I'm part of this, and I had to say something like, hey, I just said something stupid because the little kid in me comes out. I realize I'm around big stars, and I don't feel like a big star, or I'm not anyway.
Yeah, right.
And I say something, and immediately they look at me like, oh, you don't belong.
Right.
You don't fit.
See, I stopped talking because I know I'm going to say something incriminating.
Wait, what?
About
like
me?
If I'm with DiCaprio, right? And I go, what's up? And he's like, how you doing? I'm going, yeah, I'm all right. And he's like, so how's the family? I'll suck your dick. You want me to suck your dick right now? And he's like, what?
What are you talking about,
Yeah, I mean,
man?
I'm so desperate for like that approval.
Attention, like, oh, this guy's weird.
No,
He's funny.
no. I would really suck his dick.
You'd suck the
I
Capra's
probably
dick?
would. I probably would.
You'd suck the Capra's
Just
dick.
out of fear and like
Out of fear?
Out of fear? Who sucks a dick out of fear?
I do.
Maybe someone who's being...
Don't talk to me like that.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Don't talk to me like that.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I do. My point. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I don't like being laughed at in my face like that. You're fucking bullying me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bully you.
But here's what
bullying me.
I didn't mean to bully
Bobby,
you.
here's what I'll say, though. I don't understand.
Sorry, Bryce.
Because it wasn't like DiCaprio said, suck my dick, and you're scared. You went up to him and go, I'll suck your dick.
No, fourth line in. How's the family? I said.
One.
Pretty good. You know what I mean? I'll suck your dick or whatever. You know what I mean? It's not the opening thing.
Would you be offended because, no, that's unnecessary. You know, let's not do hey, let's not talk about that, right? Stop. You don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, I get like one time I played charades. I chose charades with Ashley Judd once.
I always loved her.
Yeah, she's a nice lady.
What'd you do?
Well, this is when Vince liked me.
Vince Vaughn?
Yeah, and Vince invited me to his house. I played with
Charades.
John Favreau. And we played
Running
charades.
charades.
It was fun. Yeah. So that's the one time that happened.
What do you mean?
And what's the
happened?
point of the story?
No, where I was around like big people. That's
And you
Were you nervous?
succeeded.
And you sucked
in
a dick?
playing-
What'd you do?
No, I didn't suck no dicks. No.
What's my Korean name again?
I don't know what is that.
Suck Dick Jew.
Oh yeah,
Suck Dick
Suck
Jew.
dick shoes. Yeah. So so what was it like making out with Jade Catta-Preta? I mean, she's a guest on my show, a friend, family. And she tells me that you guys almost fucked.
Oh my God.
So what was that like? Pretty good.
First of all,
Yeah.
as you know, I
Yeah.
don't kiss and tell. I've never been the guy that always says I did this.
Bullshit.
I never am. Never am. I know will never talk shit about unless my close friends will say, "Hey,
Yeah, I'm not.
You know,
I'm not
Jenny
your-
McCarthy
I'm
or
not your
something.
close friend then.
yeah, you are."
Well, then I'm asking.
But I don't bring these things up.
I'm bringing it
that's
up.
If she told you this, there's some truth to it.
Right.
And also, she told you in confidence.
Yeah, I don't think so. She did
I
it-
would say
she
this.
did it as a joke.
I'm going to tell you this.
Yeah.
I love her to death. She's an amazing
Great.
individual. She's one of the funniest comedians I've ever seen. I think
That's great.
I think she's hilarious.
She's hilarious.
I'm not prepping or pumping this up to make it.
Right.
The thing is, we kind of hit it off at Harlan's
Did you suck on
party.
her coconut titties?
Stop it. Let the man speak. I want to
sorry,
hear
my
this.
We
Is that-
ended up
did I cross the
making
line?
out at Harlan Williams' house one night. It was awesome. She came over. We ended up making out. We did not sleep together. I thought it wouldn't be a good idea. We're friends unless I don't at this age.
You're right.
At this
I'm
age,
acting like a child.
But at this age, I don't look.
I'm
When I was
acting
younger,
childish.
at this age, listen. When I was younger, I'd have sex. I didn't care. Sex was sex. It was fun. Whatever. Now I kind of want a relationship. I can't I have to connect with somebody really, and I did, and I love her to death. But I wasn't over my ex at this time, so it was nice, and it was just like, hey, and she knew I wasn't ready. But she was also she's got her own thing going on. So we're both.
It seemed like you were on the same page.
Yeah,
at that
she didn't want
time,
anything.
too.
I didn't want anything. It was nice. I love her to death. We saw a movie a couple of weeks ago. We're friends. But it was great. They weren't coconut like.
What?
They were nice. They were real. They were nice. I mean, if she's going to tell you this, I'm going to add something to it.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful girl. She's Brazilian.
What movie?
What movie? What we saw? Oh my God, this is gonna ruin it. Mr. Rogers documentary. But we didn't do anything while we were watching the movie.
Did you like that documentary?
It was okay. It was a little boring. It was like, oh, this guy's nice. He's nice. He's nice.
I found it to be the same thing. The trailer makes you, it tugs at your heart.
Engaging. Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, and it was just a little like, okay, does he do anything? You know,
you wanted him to do something provocative.
Not provocative. He didn't seem almost human to me, man.
Yeah, how can someone be that nice?
Yeah, but maybe there are people out there like that in the world.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, like you just go up and say, hey, I'll suck your dick. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, but I said that as a joke on a podcast.
Yeah, but I think you'd do it.
I don't think I would.
No, you wouldn't.
And that's rude.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
You know what I mean? I'm making a joke on my own podcast.
Have you ever sucked a dick?
Yes.
You never asked him on your podcast?
I think he told me.
Well, then why would you?
You don't have to
try
suck the microphone to show me how you did it.
Why'd you try to humiliate me in front of my peeps?
Bryce, say something. For the love of God!
He doesn't make eye contact with anyone.
Silenced me.
No.
Look, that Jade Catta-Preta, what I just did was wrong.
So dumb.
It was dumb and wrong.
You know what?
Childish.
Here's the honest thing. How many people really who are listening, do they know Jade really well? She was on here, right? They know her.
They love Jade.
They love Jade.
Oh, so she's a big fan now. So now they're going to... But they're great, because if they like her, hopefully they like me.
Yeah, they love you.
Well, see, then we get along great.
There
So
we
it
go.
wasn't like it was a bad thing.
There
Two
we
people
go.
made out in Hollywood, man. What's so wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it.
We didn't even have sex.
Fucking question, man.
I advocated for that. I linked it up. I made it happen.
You did, but it happened a long time after. 'Cause
I
she
know.
wasn't over that. I don't think she's still over that ex.
Yeah. She did see a Korean dude out of a van. You know that.
She saw a Korean dude out of a van.
Yeah, we'll talk about
Why
it.
don't you stop spilling all her secrets?
Was she high when
Yeah,
she came on the show?
No.
No.
So, you also went to Australia with Mike Bigsby. What's his name?
Mike Bigsby.
What is his name?
You weren't even in the realm of close.
Michael Realm.
Tom Welling.
Tommy Welling.
Tom Welling, who was
Tommy
Clark
Welling.
Kent on the show Smallville.
I don't call it Smallville. I call it Lex.
Matt Bigsby.
That's what that show's
Mike
called.
Bigsby.
Lex.
Okay.
Okay. So Mike Bixby, you guys went to Australia.
We went to, so Tom wouldn't do autograph signings or wouldn't do appearances for many, many years. So
Why?
I said, listen, he's just a shy guy. He's not as fun as he's fun, but he just didn't want to do them for years. So I called him. I said, hey, dude, if you do these things, fans would go crazy. We'd have a good time, and I'd like somebody to come with me on these weekend adventures. So he started doing with me, and we did I think 7 this year.
So it's basically for Smallville. You guys go to town, and are you in a theater or you're at a bookstore?
For instance, we're going to Paris together.
Wow.
So they pay for our trip to Paris, and we meet all these people in Paris, and we sign autographs, we take pictures, we do a Q&A together. We have a blast with the fans. We're in a big auditorium or whatever. And it's like 2 days of that stuff, and the fans love it. And I always
Are there other shows and doing it at the simultaneously?
I think you know who's doing it with us?
What?
Parker Lewis Can't Lose. Do you remember that show?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing it.
So you guys go first, and then you'll have some Parker Can't Lose fans in there.
No. So we go sit around this convention, and they're on the other side of the room, and we're here. There's other people and artists and stuff, and we'll sign and we'll do all that stuff. So it's just fun. It's easy.
But in Australia,
Great! He just made his first note. Is it you gonna keep that one? You keep that story, or is this getting cut, George? Jesus.
No, we have a sponsor. We'll be back. Postmates. You guys, out of all the delivery apps that we use,
Or apps in general.
Postmates is the number one. I do not survive without Postmates. I get sandwiches. I get beverages. They go to the grocery store. All right.
Or even pet food store.
Pet food store. They do it all. And I just think that it's the greatest invention ever created via apps.
Yeah.
Tell them about it.
Guys, for a limited time, Postmates is not giving you not giving you $2, but giving you $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days. To start your free deliveries, download the app today and use the code BELLY. That code is BELLY for $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days. Save the hassle. Get the food you love fast at Postmates with the code BELLY.
It really is a lifesaver, and They can do. They deliver all kinds of stuff.
They can even buy your groceries for you. In fact, this big bag of nacho chips, Bobby's favorite, Beanfields.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to go to Gelson's
plug.
down the street to buy it. He just clicks it on Postmates, get me my nachos, and it comes right to his door.
Right to my door. Coffee, anything that you even desire, they'll get it. So honestly, guys, it's a lifesaver. Postmates for life.
Postmates, use the code BELLY, and I'll back to the show.
You have a lot of advertisers?
It's none of your fucking business, and that's that's crossing the line.
Is it
a lot?
Okay, sorry.
No, we got about 2 or 3.
Yeah.
What do you guys get?
Same thing.
Yeah,
4 or 5. Yeah.
Oh wow.
You get about 4 or 5.
We are new. You have many more listeners.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Hey, can I just say this?
What?
You stole our guy too.
What guy?
That guy you met through me.
Rob?
The guy that does your engineering, all that stuff. That you not meet him through me. And
Rob?
At the Irvine Improv.
Oh yeah, but he.
Oh
yeah. No. Fuck off. He was a photographer who was there taking pictures.
I know. Still, he was
And
there.
He
to see
wasn't
me.
anything to you.
He was still there for me.
Do you want to change Gilbert? Do you want to get rid of fucking big nipples over here? You want to bring over my guy and I'll take Gilbert?
Yeah. So anyway, you guys are doing
your show's
good.
much bigger. You have 160 episodes. You make a lot more money than I do in the podcast. I'm not making any money on this thing.
It's not a competition.
It's not a competition.
But I'm just saying,
It's a family.
we're starting.
for
We're
you.
new. I'm
happy
But I want to say thank you. Because, again, besides stand-up, you said you should do a podcast. And at first I was like, Bobby, no one's listening.
Yeah.
So now we have some people at least listening.
People like it. And I've talked to people about it. And also, secondly, what's great about you is because you are so intrinsically liked out there, and you can get people on your show that I can't, like Kristen Wiig did it, no?
Kristen Wiig did
Bell.
not.
Who did?
Kristen
Kristen
Bell.
Bell. Kristen Bell did.
You know why Kristen Bell did?
Why?
Because I did a movie with her, and her husband Dax is one of my closest friends.
That's right.
And so I just said, hey, this would really help me out. And since my producer is Dax got the idea when he did my podcast to do a podcast, and he called me up and he said, "Hey, can I use Rob, your engineer?" I swear to God, I go, "Yeah, sure."
So
now
he
gets 1 million listeners a week.
And Rob does his too.
And he does his too.
He has the biggest podcast.
Biggest
now.
podcast out there.
You got it all from the Irvine Improv. I brought him over.
It all started with you.
Oh, you fucking cocksucker, Rob.
But thank God for you. We're helping each other out.
We are helping each other.
We are.
Dax's podcast is actually like the top one.
It's like the top.
It's crazy.
You know what it is? It's figuring out what you're talking about. Like at first I was like, it's another fucking podcast, right? You talk about anything, you say anything, you're provocative, you're unpredictable. Who knows if you're gonna slap fucking Kimmel in the face?
Right.
Suck his dick.
Right.
You don't know what's gonna happen. And so with mine it's like it gets deep. We talk about real shit, like
Yeah, tragedies.
Well, not
Past.
tragedies, but just real
The
shit.
past.
Yeah, you're gonna come back on, right?
I love it. I also want to do a little poll. We don't do polls here. And
Polls?
I want to ask around the room.
Here it
I'm
comes.
going to ask around the room how much jail time you think Cosby's going to get. So it's either 3, 10, no jail time, house arrest. What do you think?
I think he's going to get house arrest. That's not what I think he deserves.
Yeah. What do you
just
think he deserves?
Oh my God.
He's 81 years old.
I
So I wonder what they're gonna do.
Ghost Dad. Think of Ghost
And they
Dad.
say, and they
My
said
Ghost Dad was a
the
good movie.
psychologist said that he'll do it again.
That's what the psychologist did say.
I think that they
81.
become creepier the older they get. I think that they take more liberties the older
He's
they get.
also
You saw
legally
George-
blind. You
Oh.
know he's legally blind now?
You could still rape with blindness.
You
But
can?
did you see how
Hard to do, though.
during one of his hearings how he skipped over happily?
Right, I saw that.
Like he was
Yeah.
just that man has no remorse.
So you think he's going to get house arrest,
He
but you think that what he deserves is life?
Oh my God.
I think he's gonna get a little prison time. I think they got to give him a little prison time.
I don't think he's gonna get anything.
What about you, Gilb?
I would say celebrity, so house arrest, but probably deserves life.
I'm gonna say he's gonna get 2 years in a penitentiary and then rehab and mental evaluation and house arrest.
My prediction is he's going to get 3 years, but he's going to kill himself before he gets in there.
I don't think that he has the capacity to kill himself.
When
Unless
I saw
he
him
ODs.
today.
Oh, you mean before he goes in?
Yeah, when I saw him today, I looked in his eyes.
Distraught?
Not just distraught. He's a man who's like, he's got a plan. He's a man with a plan. And there's a sadness about him in his eyes. He deserves life. I believe the victims. And as well as I believe the victims of the Kavanaugh situation as well. and I believe that he's going to get some prison time, but he's going to kill himself. It's a really sad, tragic end of a man.
I think he has too much of an ego to kill himself. I mean, he was doing stand-up like 6 months ago.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't think he's going to kill himself because he knows deep down he's a smart guy. He's probably going, I'm 81. It happened a long time ago. I'll get away with it somehow. I'll just plead like I didn't know what I was doing. This isn't what it was. And he'll just keep playing the game, and he'll get the sentence. And the sentence, I hope it's a female judge. Is it?
I don't know.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be nice.
Do you think that do people go to his shows?
Oh, he only did one, I think. He just showed up.
Shows up at this
No, I think he just showed up and did some stand-up.
at a club.
Like a set.
Right.
So I was
Jokes
down
are-
the stairs,
Yeah,
raping, and my wife came over and said, "Let's have a cake," and I raped. I don't even know what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
You did not rape an 81 years old blind.
Yeah.
Can't say that.
Oh my God. I would almost want to see a set just to be there.
I did a rape or something. I want to rape.
Whoa, that was the ghost of something.
Ghost of
Ghost Dad.
Elmer.
Ghost
Yeah.
Ghost
Dad.
Dad.
Ghost of Elmer's glue. Right
Elmer's
there.
glue.
They
Yeah.
still make Elmer's glue.
Yeah, but I don't like that kind.
Remember
can't-
the old Elmer joke?
No,
Hey,
what
you
is
have
it?
Elmer's glue?
Yeah.
Well, Elmer wants it back. You don't remember that old school joke?
No one
I'm gonna
said
sniff
that
this.
joke
It's,
ever. You made that fucking joke up.
You made
it
that
doesn't
up,
make
right?
any fucking sense, that joke. You know what I mean?
You used to be able to get a buzz from Elmer's
Hey,
glue.
you have Mountain Valley water? Well, Mountain Valley wants it back.
That doesn't work.
Like, it works with everything.
No,
There's apostrophe. There's a possession.
Elmer is a name.
Try it.
Yeah.
Try it with
Elmer. You can't.
Hey, you have harmless coconut water? Harmless wants it back.
You can do it. Hey, you have.
Anyone can do it with anything, fucker. You made that up. I've never heard that, and I refuse.
I heard it in '82.
We used
Yeah.
to
Standing
use-
by it.
We used to use rice, like cooked rice, for glue as glue instead of
Cooked
paste or glue.
rice. That's pretty cool.
It is.
When,
I mean, it'd be cooler if you had some glue.
Yeah.
It would have made life easier if you had
Just
Real
go to
life
Walgreens. Get some glue.
no,
Yeah.
you gotta be
Why go through all the
resourceful.
trouble?
You didn't have Walgreens. Where'd you grow up?
In the Philippines.
Philippines.
No, I know
Yeah,
that, but
yeah,
you didn't
yeah.
have. They didn't have.
They did, but like when you were younger and you just needed last minute glue and you didn't have glue or paste around, you just use rice and it's exactly like paste.
Okay, can I, how do you
Exactly
do? How
like
do
paste.
you overcook the rice?
No, it's just cooked rice. You smash it and then rice eventually gets hard when it dries.
Right.
So it's like paste.
Do you know what you get when you mix Thousand Island dressing with ketchup?
No.
Thousand Island.
I'm sorry.
No, that's mayo and ketchup. It's Thousand Island.
Stop.
Let's edit that. Can we edit
No,
that?
we're not editing that.
I want to say it again.
That's the
I want
dumbest
to say
thing.
it again and
That's the
sound
dumbest-
smart.
That's the
I want to
dumbest
sound
thing.
sophisticated.
That literally is the dumbest thing.
I want to sound sophisticated.
Yeah. You know what you get when you mix the Thousand Island with ketchup?
Hold on.
You're like,
Shut the fuck
what?
up.
Like red or Thousand Island? You fucking stupid Jew.
Redder?
Yeah. Fucking shut up, dude. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Nipples. I want to do this again.
Okay.
You're not editing that out now.
You know what you get when you get ketchup and mayo?
What?
Thousand Island dressing. It's delicious, and you can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
And also, you can use rice for glue.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Wow. Can you really do that?
I don't know.
Yes,
Can you
it's
do that?
basically thousand.
Oh,
It's
you've
the more
done
basic
this.
thousand. Yeah, of course.
I'm acting like we edited.
You use mayo.
You guys, I bet you none of you guys know what to do if the toilet isn't flushing. You don't know life
Take
hacks.
a picture of your shit.
Text it to your friend.
Send it to
If you're at a woman's house, you really haven't gotten over the honeymoon phase yet. You still care about leaving shit behind.
Yeah.
The thing won't flush. What do you do?
I would go get a scoop out of the dog's food and then scoop it out.
Wait,
Or
really?
a large pasta spoon.
Yeah.
And then put it down the drain in the sink.
I try to jam it back in my butthole.
Throw it out the back window.
Yeah.
Or let's
Let's show a clip.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Yeah.
That was great.
Isn't that how they always do that? Let's go to a clip.
Jam it up his butthole.
There was a clip of that.
Yeah. You should edit a clip.
Would that be impossible
no, what?
to jam your own shit back into your asshole?
Well,
Yes.
yes. It's like,
It's not impossible.
I don't think it's
fuck are you-
impossible. It's a
what do you
messy
mean?
business.
Unless it's a very hard,
There we go.
like almost
Fiberish.
mummified.
Right.
Turd.
Yeah, then you can basically ass fuck yourself with your own shit.
Whoa.
That's
Oh.
I bet
Aggressive.
there's something Like necrophiliac, I bet there's a...
Oh, you mean just the feeling of... Why does it have to be
Feastyphiliac?
shit, though? Why does it have to be shit?
Well, who has ever put a turd back inside them?
That might be a real thing, because like, what do they call it when they put dicks inside dicks? The
Docking.
Docking. I mean, that's a thing.
I'm glad you're aware of that, Gilbert.
You got it wrong. Actually, it's No, you got it wrong. It's actually. I know this.
It's foreskin.
His eyes just lit up. Like, I know that one.
Hey, let's throw a clip.
Roll a clip.
Throw a clip.
Let's roll a clip.
It's foreskin. They use
It's foreskin and an uncircumcised dick.
Oh, you
That
need
joke-
foreskin.
People did that joke to me all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you uncircumcised?
I'm uncircumcised.
I'm circumcised for sure.
Me too. You?
Yeah.
You're
Uncircumcised.
Uncircumcised. So you have a sleeping bag dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an anteater.
Yeah.
Is it true that
Keep going,
after
keep
a couple
going.
hours it will smell like cheese? A
That's,
brie?
If you don't pull back and take out
when
the
you're a kid.
schmegma.
When you're a kid.
Do you get schmegma a lot?
Not anymore.
Do you wash your dick every day?
Yeah.
All right. If I don't shower, my dick doesn't smell like cheese.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
But it's
Really?
like, but what?
Let's go to a clip. That's got to be an ongoing.
No, I want to go back to docking.
Yeah.
You're interested.
Yeah, I'm interested in docking because it's an interesting concept to me. So you could do it with me.
No, you could do it to him.
I could dock you.
But
You
I have
could
to be
dock it.
willing.
Is this supposed
I understand that.
Is it supposed to feel good?
I understand that.
Is it supposed to feel good,
I
or
think
just
it's
like
supposed
a
to be
novelty?
symbolic.
It's more, I think, it's novelty.
Symbol of friendship.
or brotherhood.
Long-lasting brotherhood.
It's almost like rolling a piece of sushi too. You'd figure like you put your dick, you'd weenie bump. You'd put the head against the
Weenie
head,
bump?
and then you take that skin and go.
With that
Just
sound?
roll it over your dick,
It
right?
makes that sound.
Docking.
Docking.
I really wish we had a clip.
You can't be erect. No one can be erect in this situation.
Oh no, you
have
should
to
be erect.
How
Have
the
to be
hell are you
erect.
going to
No,
smush
no,
your
no, no,
schmush
no.
and
You can't be
hishmush?
slinky
I
dicks.
don't think I can
You
be
don't know.
erect.
He doesn't have to
That's
be.
just too much at play here. He can't be erect. I
You
have to
gotta
be
be
erect.
erect.
Right.
That has to happen.
Yeah, because if you're too erect, then the skin's all the way
It pulls
back.
back.
Right. Science.
Science alert.
Beep, beep, beep. Science
Alert.
alert. Yeah.
Wow, docking.
Docking. I like all those things, like this Dirty Sanchez, all those little things.
What's a dirty Sanchez again exactly?
Where you
Depends who
you're-
you ask.
Well, my thing is me dipping my own finger in my own butthole and then putting it on her.
Have you ever done
and
that?
Give her a mustache.
Khalyla, you laughed because he done that.
Has he ever done that?
He wouldn't do that. That's poop.
No way.
You'd
That's
kill
poop.
him.
Yeah.
That's poop. You can't do
Yeah.
that. That's disgusting.
I
I
don't
don't
fuck
think any
with
of these
poop.
things.
Have you ever smelled poop while having sex?
Oh yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I end it. I try to come as fast as I can.
Well, I couldn't
But you
come
still
if I smell poop. You could still come when you smell poop.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well, I mean, I've told this story before where I met this girl in Cleveland.
Oh, yeah.
The guitar, playing the
Is this
guitar.
the
Yeah,
Steamer.
yeah, and she bent. Well, we're in La Jolla. She bent over, and I smelled shit, and it was during the day. So I took my thumbs, I pried open her butthole, and there was hair, a couple of hairs sticking out of her ass, and at the end of one of the hairs was a ball of shit.
You didn't pry open her butthole. You pry open her cheeks.
Yeah, cheeks, and I try to flick it, but like to get the rhythm of.
You tried to flick the turd out of the way.
The dingleberry.
Yeah.
Just-
I would have.
Dingleberry.
This is if I had to
Just try to put it back in her
describe.
butt.
This would be me
Oh really?
immediately. If I smell any like bad breath or like a turd smell, or I'm just out. I can't. For some reason, my mind just goes. Oh.
No matter how hot she is.
It doesn't matter about that. Look, if it's happened before when I've been in a relationship, and all of a sudden I'm, you're having sex.
I think it's. Oh,
It happens. I
Age
don't-
has a lot to do with it. I think because you're in your 40s,
right?
right? You're jaded.
Are we gonna
Right.
bring back her up again?
No, not jaded, but you're jaded, right? You've been around, right? I think in your 20s you'd be able to do it because it was in my 20s when this happened.
I don't know if I'd be able to do. Look, I think it's. I can't have a lot of distractions. Maybe it's the ADD. I just can't have too many distractions.
Right.
I mean, as long as I'm in it. Look, I've been in a relationship. I don't run away. I'm like, all right, it smells a little like poop.
Yeah.
Is it so hard to just think before I have sex, I'm going to try and clean my ass or not let them back there?
You know, my sister and I always have this discussion. There are two types of females, and neither of them are better than the other. But there are girls who are just so down; they don't give a shit. They're just,
And that's fine.
And that's fine. They're able to do it on a whim. I could never in my entire life have sex on a whim. Even if it's seemingly like on a whim, I still take a trip to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
I find a water bottle.
That's
I
it.
find some fucking, old soap crusted at the side of the tub, and I wash the shit out of my...
By the way, I just saw something incredibly funny. For some reason, I picture you behind this girl 20 years ago, and I just picture you just grabbing like a wet wipe and just like pulling it out. And everyone going, ah!
Yeah.
I mean...
But that end, I mean, I didn't want to see her after that.
Because all you could think was that.
It was just, to me, I just couldn't get out of my head. So that does...
It does affect you.
Yeah, I can come, but I don't think that's going to be a relationship.
I'm a little bit weird about
foundation.
that too. If I don't feel like I'm clean, I can't get off.
Yeah, because you're like, oh my God, do I smell?
I'm so... And it's kind of not a good way to be, because you should be uninhibited. You should be just say, yeah, fuck it.
Well, if you say... Yeah, but I wish I was more like that.
Because I'm not that spontaneous of a lover either. You can't just be like, here, now, take it all off. I'm like, no, where's my wet wipe? Where's my kabot?
Yeah.
Where's my, where's the water? Where's the soap? Like, I think about all those things all the time.
Yeah. Gilbert, have you ever had your butt eaten? You have?
I have not.
Okay.
You've never...
I
know
have.
you
I
have.
haven't been with dirty girls like that. Yeah.
No, I don't think they're dirty if they eat ass.
I'd eat ass. That doesn't make me dirty.
Yeah, it doesn't make her dirty. Don't judge a girl for eating a butthole.
Yeah.
Just makes me an angel.
Yeah, but by the way...
Charitable.
But I remember one time, I was just in my head, I was just like, it was happening, and I was like, did I shower? Well, she's going down there. She likes it. She's been down there a while.
Yeah.
All right, I got to forget about it. She's digging it.
The taste goes away after a while, I think.
So you've tasted arse.
Yeah. I mean,
Somebody said it tastes like candy. Is that true?
Who fucking said that?
I don't know, but like it was like a penny.
A penny,
like
copper.
like iron.
A penny and candy are two different fucking things, man.
A candy penny.
Yeah. Yeah, candy penny.
yeah.
Excuse me for a second. Hold on.
Oh,
You gonna fart again?
Yeah.
Can you aim it at Gilbert?
This is what it tastes like. Oh,
I
quiet.
didn't even hear that.
We have another commercial break, and this one's from who?
Leesa Mattress.
Leesa Mattress, delicious. Leesa. Hey guys, Leesa. Oh, how do I do it? Leesa, a mattress redesigned. You guys, I have a difficult time sleeping at night. Nosotros papaya to you and my mind.
Okay.
And my mind goes crazy, and I have just a difficult time, and I just need the right mattress, and we found it through Leesa. Leesa confirms your body. It really is the sleekest, best mattress I've ever owned. Tell them about it.
Well, what you guys need to know is that over 300,000 happy Leesa sleepers, that includes you, TigerBelly sleepers, that agree that Leesa mattress gives them the rest they need. Order your Leesa mattress online at leesa.com/belly and try it risk-free for 100 nights. It ships direct to your door in a convenient box with free shipping and free returns. Buy Leesa for a fraction of the cost of traditional mattresses. Find the right mattress for you at leesa.com/belly and get your rest you need tonight.
The first night I slept on this fucking thing, man, I just blacked out. It was just a great, I love this mattress. And I urge you all, also when you buy one Leesa mattress, do they still plant the tree?
Yeah, that's what Gilbert just said.
Yeah.
You said that?
I'd not say it today, but they usually do.
Yeah,
Oh.
so fuck you.
Yeah, but don't fuck Leesa mattresses. They're
No,
soft.
leave that soft.
We fuck on Leesa.
We
Mattress.
slap.
Oh!
We slap. I do all that
Dang.
stuff.
All
So
that
if you
stuff.
guys want that sound in a relationship like this,
Yeah.
don't miss Leesa's limited Labor Day sale. Get up to $235 off and free shipping on Leesa mattress at leesa.com/belly.
That's a lot.
That's LEESA.com/belly. And back to the show.
Good stuff.
Do you get a mattress from Leesa?
We did get one.
Is
Yeah.
it nice?
Can I tell you something
Really
that happened
nice.
today on I don't like talking show business, but something happened weird today on set.
Oh, you didn't work on the episode, but you still got paid? You're upset about that?
No. No, that's next week. That's next week.
Next week.
Today we're doing this week's episode.
Oh, okay.
And they have this kid playing my nephew on it. Some Korean actor kid. And me and Lindsay have a scene. You know Lindsay Price.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, she's my wife on it.
She's amazing.
She's great. We talk about you all the time.
Really?
Yeah, I try to bring up the thing
She's
where
sweet.
you had a guitar, you were singing to her, and you put her in a closet, or I don't know. And she doesn't remember.
Wait, what is
she
that
doesn't
story?
remember.
You
She doesn't
serenaded
remember.
her?
Yeah, yeah.
No, we dated for a little while, and it's funny because the same guy, one of my friends, then dated her and then married her,
Yeah, she did get married.
and
They
then
divorced.
my ex-girlfriend of like a couple of years ago, we broke up, and then he called me and said, "Hey." And then he ended up dating her with her. But it's fine because it was like he asked me and I wasn't in love, so I was like, it's fine. But it was just kind of like twice at that.
I think he's
Wow.
like keeping track of.
No, I think it was just one of those flukes. It just really was. He's a nice guy, he's a great guy, but it was weird kind of things.
Oh, so this is the guy that used to get married, was married to Lindsay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, can I go back to my story? Or?
Sure. So sorry about that. Do you have enough vapes, by the way?
I need them. You don't know what it's. You could. Do you smoke a lot?
No, I'm a social smoker.
Right.
You know.
But for me, because it was so ritualistic and it was a habit, my paranoia is that it's going to run out, and so I just have.
There's like 10 in there.
Wow.
Yeah, there's like 10 in
Damn.
there. Yeah. I've charged.
Are they all charged?
Not all of them. No.
But let me tell you something. Do you think that vaping that much? Do you vape constantly, where it's almost more than you were when you were smoking?
Oh, 10 times because I vape. I asked like when I'm shooting, I asked, "Can I vape here?" And no one cares.
That's
So
nice.
I like literally vape right before they say action
Wow.
in front of everybody, and they don't. No one
No
says
one cares.
anything. No one cares. So today I'm doing a scene with this kid, his nephew, and he's laying on a fucking couch, and he's like taking a nap, and because action, I have a dialogue scene with the kid, and then it's his line. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't say anything.
Sounds like your nephew.
Right, so then I say the line again. He doesn't say anything. And I go, "Are you asleep?" And then all of a sudden I hear, Omo. His mom comes on the set.
Yelling at him?
Yeah, yelling, Omo. You know, and waking him up. Right? And he wakes up, he goes, "Well, where am I? What happened?" Whoa. And he goes, "We're on a TV show."
Did he get
And then-
fired?
no, but I hear cut. Everyone's laughing.
That is the funniest
Yeah,
thing.
it's so funny.
Was he
laughing.
funny, though? Was he good?
He's very good
So
actor.
who
He's a good
cares,
kid.
right?
Yeah.
You can
but
sleep if you're good.
I understand that, but has that... I know.
Good role for
have
show
you ever
business.
slept in a scene? Ever?
If I'm playing dead or something, I'll fall asleep.
Maybe he's.
All right. I think I've done that
Do you
one
know
time.
Michael Rooker? This is a funny story.
I love him.
In Guardians of the Galaxy, he has
Here
a
we
scene
go.
where he's lying there dead. And he's supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
And so Chris Pratt has this emotional scene and he's talking. Rooker told me this.
Yeah.
But he really fell asleep. And
Yeah.
he starts to snore
Yeah.
during this emotional speech. And Pratt's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
In a
He goes,
joking
"Oh, I'm
way.
so sorry."
In a joking
And then
way.
they did another take.
Yeah.
And he fell asleep again and snored. Oh
my
He kept falling asleep.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
Do you like him?
Rooker?
No, Pratt.
Pratt, yeah, I love him. He's the one guy, big star. I was at the counter. I show up at the counter every once in a while, and I'll see him. I go, "Dude!" He'll hop up, he'll give me a hug. He's like you. He's just a regular guy,
Right.
Who's a multimillionaire, but just
Yeah,
a
but,
regular guy.
but there we go. It's like Joaquin Phoenix, right? This is you. Is Chris Pratt is just as big.
You know what? I'm going to go up to Joaquin Phoenix one more time and ask him the same question. See what he says. If he walks away again,
Yeah. Is he going to be dead to you then?
hey, a couple of years ago, I came up to you and was talking to you about my Aunt Sadie. I can't talk about this now. But you couldn't talk about it 3 years ago. Why not now?
Oh, you're going to do that?
I will.
Oh, please
And
do
you know
that.
what? I'm going to
Come on,
film it.
Joaquin.
I'm going to have someone film it. If he walks away, I'm going to bring it on the show.
Yeah. Did you ever meet River back in the day or no?
Rip Van Winkle. No, I never.
I stutter
met.
sometimes.
I wasn't around. I wasn't around.
weren't around
I was
back
in
then.
college or something.
Oh, right.
When River passed,
He died, yeah. He would have been a big star.
Well, he was.
I know, but imagine now even.
Yeah.
He would have been
Because he was a good-looking guy. He was a great actor. Yeah, it's a
leading
shame.
man.
It's a
Handsome
shame when
guy.
that shit
Yeah,
happens.
it's crazy.
It's scary because you start with the older you get to, you're like, oh my god. And I had a time where I was like taking sleeping pills a lot, and all this happened with what's his name who passed away.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know.
The
What the
Joker.
fuck?
The
Heath
Joker.
Ledger.
Oh, Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
My mom called me crying. "I know you're taking sleeping pills and pain pills." I'm like, "I had back surgery. I can't sleep." They go, "He mixed these and he died." And it kind of woke me up, and I was exhausted. I was always working too much.
Yeah.
And it kind of put things into perspective.
Yeah.
Like, is it really that? What's that important? Living is important.
I mean, look at who
Sad.
we fucking lost, even as actors. Philip Seymour Hoffman. I mean, he
Yeah.
could have done
Heroin.
so many Great performance.
Demons,
so
man.
Good.
Demons.
Yeah.
No one knows, no matter what anybody says, no one knows what the fuck's going on in your head. They can't say, well, he did this, or why did he had so much. They don't know how dark it is.
Also, I just want to say, everyone listening right now, and this is so true, because I hang out with guys that, just comedians, but guys that are doing well, and I know how depressed they are and saddened they are, just in a general way. And nothing fixes you. It's an inside job. Happiness is an inside job, and you have to fucking figure that out. No matter where you are right now, a job's not going to do it. Money's not going to do it.
Nothing.
Success,
nothing
is going to. The right woman is not going to do it. You think it will. I promise you right now, it doesn't.
Right. If you don't learn to love yourself, and that's a process, and that shit we talk about on my show is like, I asked Jennifer Love Hewitt, I said, Jennifer, do you love yourself? I mean, your middle name's Love. And she said, no. And it hit me. I got emotional, and I looked at Rob, my engineer, who doesn't say a word on the show. I go, Rob, you love yourself, right? He goes, I don't. And I realized, holy fuck, it almost made me cry. It's like there's a lot of people out there who are kind of like lost or trying to. I don't think it's like everybody loves himself. You just got to learn to like yourself more and learn to love yourself. And that's like, dude, like you, I think you've really made a lot of improvement. When I met you when we were younger, I think we were both unhappy, always attention seekers.
I'm more happy now, I think.
More happy.
But still, there are times where you'll drive by a Crazy Rich Asians poster. Right?
This is the whole pass mark. This is the pass mark.
Right. You're in traffic.
And
there's a gigantic Crazy Rich Asian on a building. And you look up, like, I'm happy for them. In your head, you try to convince yourself, right?
Yeah.
And Jimmy and Aqua, they've been on my podcast, all of them, Ken Jong. Oh, I'm so
and you're
happy.
thinking, why didn't they put me in the movie?
I'm so happy for them. And then the red light's still on. And then you just go, oh, fuck them. Fuck it. Fuck, I'm not going to watch it. You know what I mean?
Like
you
a Barry Manilow song comes
right,
on,
and it's like,
that's it.
yeah. And what I'm saying is that, I want to be different.
But you are different.
I know.
Bobby.
I'm trying. I'm trying to change.
I think you found yourself. I really do. Like over the years, now Bobby has become. I mean, look, I know the sensitive part. You know the sensitive Bobby. You know the Bobby that just is a mess deep down. But you have found a persona that you're proud of, that people can relate to, that you talk to people a certain way, and that's you. And people accept it, as opposed to like early on, you're saying, did they like me? Do you still feel that way? Like, did they like me? I still feel like that.
Yeah, I do.
When people leave the podcast, I go, I bet they didn't like it.
Yeah.
They didn't like the interview.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't good.
A lot of these podcasts, I turn to Khalyla the next day and go, well, that was bad, huh? She's like, it's okay.
You're honest.
I have to be.
She is.
Do you say when it's great? No, it's great.
Oh,
she does.
If it's great, it's great. And I don't have to say anything. It feels great.
We'll walk away from a podcast. And this is great.
Yeah, this is great so far.
This one right here.
Oh, that's good.
Is great.
Okay, that's
Dave
good.
Navarro was great.
Oh, good.
There's some that haven't been.
You won't name those people.
No, they were ones.
Or some solo ones that we do are so, what I feel,
hard.
Sometimes mediocre. And
Solo?
just him and I, or the three of us.
Oh,
we do every other week.
Yeah,
a
we
guest.
don't always have a guest.
Right.
Thank you.
And those are most of those we feel good about. But there are times where we're just like, you know what, we weren't at our tip top today.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
get tired or
it's not
lost.
a home run every time though. You can't win them all.
No.
160 episodes in.
And sometimes you're only as good as your guest. Sometimes, right?
Yeah, I've been trying to now. I mean, we've asked people that are like friends to do it. That's not necessarily the best route, I don't think, right?
I still think we've had. I can't think of one guest we didn't enjoy though.
Yeah,
Like every interaction we've had on this podcast.
You can ask
though,
anybody in the comedic world; they'll do your show.
that's not true.
What do you mean?
Ali Wong won't do it.
Well, she just doesn't do podcasts.
Doesn't matter. She won't do it.
I know Jason
give a fuck.
Momoa.
He won't do
Love
it?
him. He won't do a podcast.
Yeah,
I asked him. He goes,
Stephen Yoon texted me yesterday.
He doesn't.
He won't do
do
it.
either.
He doesn't do them. So not everyone does them. I've asked Bill Burr. He said he'll do it, but I don't follow through with it because I wanna get into a bigger place. When I have 10 or 15 people that would be great for this podcast that are bigger that I can ask, but I'm not gonna ask. I just feel like they would be a little. I feel so comfortable with you, Mike, that I can bring you to this apartment.
I would come here anyway.
Whitney Cummings was here. I don't really mind. She just knows. I know.
Why would anybody care who loves you? Who gives a fuck?
I know, but there are some people that I just don't want in the back of their minds to go, that's where he's at. I don't know what it is.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, when you don't know somebody as well.
Yeah, they're not really your close friends. Right.
And then you want to explain to them why I live here. I bought this place.
This is your studio.
Yeah. You say it's Gilbert's apartment. I will not shoot in my mansion on Coldwater. We're shooting in Gilbert's studio. But I own all the equipment.
Right. I own the building. I own the building.
Yeah, I own the building.
So there's about 10 or 15 where I'm a little shy about it. So, but when we move into the players, I will be asking them as well. But most of the people that I have on this podcast are people that I know. Well.
Did you have Harlan on?
We haven't had Harlan.
No, I want to have him.
Harlan would come in a second.
I know he would. I talked to him all the time. I would love.
Funny.
In fact, I think Harlan should be in the top priority. Mm-hmm. You forget, right? Because it's like we need a girl, so you think whatever. Yeah, Harlan would be in the top, and then who else? Yeah. Let's start a new. No, I want to just say a point though.
Okay.
About my personality.
Okay.
I want to start wars verbally. No, listen, I'm not gonna. We're going to edit that other part out. We did, all right? I'm just saying, I'm not going to name any names, okay? But I'm just going to say...
You want to be provocative.
About my personality, I'm going to just share a little glimpse of what I do that's not a good thing, okay? Is what I'm doing.
It's unhealthy.
It's unhealthy.
Okay.
Is that I have little mini resentments and things that I feel about certain comedians, actors, whoever, and I want to jab at them. I want to poke it, right?
Is there a reason behind it?
Yeah, because I feel like I was slighted, or socially, or something happened where I felt like I was hurt by them.
Someone just belittled you or condescending.
Right, and said something condescending or something. Right. And in my head, I perceive it in the wrong way most of the time.
You take it like they don't like me, they're mean to me, they have something against me.
Or what they said was, oh, yeah, that's funny. Everyone's laughing at me. Okay, I'll get you.
So she said something.
She did. Somebody did. We're gonna edit that, but we don't know who. So when you're listening tonight, there's a he or she that slighted me. We're not.
It's all right. I have those people.
Right, and so then what I do is I'll jab, and I've started little wars with people, and they don't end, and they continue, and there's a couple out there that I did early on, on this podcast, where they're still out there and it's still a little thing and it's weird.
But doesn't it keep things spicy?
It does.
Isn't it okay not to be friends with everybody? Look, not everybody's going to like you. In this room right now, there's probably one person. I won't make names. I won't say
yeah.
But they're thinking, he's not that funny.
Yeah.
He's not as funny as we hoped he'd be.
You're saying about me?
No, me. I'm thinking somebody in this room doesn't think I'm as funny as I probably should be. Maybe.
I'm going to say this. There's no way.
Okay, but somebody in this building.
There's no one in this building. No.
All I'm saying is, it's an analogy.
Yeah.
I'm saying that you can't. When you do at the Comedy Store, there's 600 people laughing their fucking dick off, and that Bobby Lee's the funniest fucking guy. And there's probably 4 or 5 people that are like,
oh, I know them. I can point them out in the audience. As soon as
I'm
in it, they get up to go to the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
And I go, oh, there's Jackass going to the bathroom because he doesn't like my comedy.
Do you ever mention it? Or you learn?
I'll say it.
You're allowed to. You do that?
Yeah.
Oh, where you going, buddy?
Yeah, I do that.
You don't like Asians?
You like minorities? Yeah, I say minorities, or I go, oh yeah, you don't like guys that are dynamic on stage.
You are dynamic.
My point is that there is that, and but it is this character defect. I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think it is.
You want everybody to like you.
It's not that. There's a couple of comics that I've said things about that have this little war with me that when I see them, I have to avoid them and they have to avoid me. It's a conscious thing. And I've always been like that. I've always had these tiny little things.
But you like being in that.
Well, I know. I'm just saying that I think that it's a character defect. I think that it is a trait within myself that I jab.
And you don't want to get rid of it. You like that trait.
I know. I'm saying I may want to get rid of it,
By the way, Gilbert, you can keep all this in after the name that was mentioned.
I know.
Because that's good stuff.
It is good stuff.
Oh, good.
No, we are keeping it.
Oh, good. Because I like that.
Yeah.
Now
do
people
you do that or no?
Do
you have people that you don't like?
I have people who I just don't understand why they you can't look. It's none of my business what people think of me. It really isn't. It took me a while to understand that, but it really isn't. And you know what? If most people like me and the important people like me, and if you really get down to it, who like the small group that you love. But yes, there's of course people there who don't think I would do table reads, and I can tell that there's a producer who's just like, I don't think he should have been this part to begin with. You can see it in his eyes.
Yeah.
And you're like going, fuck you, I got to prove to you I'm good.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, why are you wasting energy on this?
Right.
You can't do anything about it. All you could do is just be great and fuck him. If you could do that, it's easier said than done.
It's like the book 4 Agreements. One of the things he talks about is never take anything personally. Nothing's personal.
Hard.
Even if somebody walks up to you with a gun, shoots you in the head, it's not personal.
I think it was personal.
I know, but that's what he said.
Joey, but if you
it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. It's all about that person.
It is.
Right. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, I think that's true.
It has nothing. It's not about you.
Yeah.
It's about the issues of that person.
Would you say 90% of people like you? Would you say that's a fair number?
No, I believe what Mitzi said to me a long time ago.
Mitzi, who ran the Comedy Store.
Yeah, and Mitzi said that I have half the people like me and half the people hate me, and she goes, "That's what makes a star. That's what's going to keep you working for the rest of your life. Is that same? Jim Carrey has it. You know, Ellen has it. People have
I never
that.
thought of that.
Yeah, you need both. You need people to go,
he sucks.
I hate him.
He's not funny.
He's not funny. And I read it online.
Well, you had your dad, remember, when he called you from the theater?
Right, yeah.
Bobby.
Yeah. Nobody here. We're leaving.
You're not funny.
Yeah. You're not funny, right? So
Yeah.
I think that there's something to that.
So wow.
There's only a few people in Hollywood that I believe that have like almost a 90% track record. Tom Hanks has it.
Yeah.
There's not a single. I don't know anybody. I think Morgan Freeman used to have it
before the Me Too.
Before the Me Too thing.
Yeah.
Denzel,
Betty White?
maybe?
Denzel maybe.
What did
has
Morgan
it.
Freeman do, by the way?
I don't know. I still don't know.
I don't either.
I just saw a clip of him. It was unclear, but he was talking to a woman. I guess it could have been taken the wrong way, but it wasn't damning to me as a woman watching it. It wasn't damning enough, just that particular clip, but apparently he had done more that wasn't on video. So I don't know.
But also, he's an older guy. He's he's sly. You know, he's got an attitude. This guy, he comes from he's old school, and to me, watching the videos that I did see, it just didn't. There was nothing there.
What? Nothing. He didn't do anything.
I don't think he did. But you got to be careful these days.
What you say.
Of what you say.
The best thing to do is just shut up.
Right now, yeah, because I think that ultimately the movement itself is like about 80% in the right direction.
Absolutely.
But, even if you acknowledge that there's nuance, as a male, you're going to get attacked for saying that it's a nuanced thing. And that's what Sean Penn just got clobbered for this past week, where he was like, even if you,
but
it
you
isn't
can't
just
say
black
that
and
if
white.
you beat someone up.
Exactly.
I mean, you can't.
Exactly. His track record is not the best.
If I said something, or no one's gonna say, "Oh, he hit a girl," or he assaulted them, or you got to be a little smarter than that.
Right.
Yeah. He has a track record. Yeah.
And it's just like it's one of those things where I don't know how serious you want to get, but I'm just saying you don't understand what it's like to be a woman. We don't understand.
I don't understand.
But we don't understand when you walk down the street. Imagine every day when you're walking down the street, people are staring at you and looking at you and yelling at you and
like a piece of meat. Like a piece of
That's
chicken.
What they do.
Yeah.
That's African Americans. We don't understand what they've gone through.
I don't even know.
That's
getting
what I'm
pulled
saying.
over and getting pulled out of your car just because you're black.
Exactly. You know what? So we don't say a fucking word because we don't deserve to say a word because we don't understand what it's like to be that person.
I feel the same way about
Jews?
Abortion.
Oh.
Like whether I have an opinion or not,
it's not your body.
It's not my body. I'm not a woman. Why would I even have a choice in that? It's like a bunch of white dudes making laws for Korean dudes.
Yeah.
What would those laws be?
What? You're no longer allowed to do taekwondo.
Oh damn!
Right?
That's fucked.
That's the heart.
That's fucked.
That's to the heart.
Yeah, but I got a white belt. I just got my white belt.
No,
man.
I got my stripe.
Here's a fine. Here's a ticket.
No, but I took the fucking year course.
A year course for a white belt?
Yeah,
This could be one of the worst analogies.
No.
I mean, it's possible.
No.
It's possible.
Because when I did a kid, it was in Taekwondo. He wouldn't even give me a white belt. I had to use electrical tape.
You did?
Yeah. No, I had to use electrical tape, and a year later, he gave me a white belt.
You had a silver belt.
Yeah, I had a silver belt.
Duct tape.
Yeah. I made my own belt. But, like, I have no... I really just don't have any right whatsoever to talk about issues like, I know it's cold.
I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I'm fine.
Yeah. But, this woman right here, she's just like... late at night. It's like, turn the air on. It's fucking
I love
freezing.
it cold, though. You know, they say the best temperature to sleep is like 67.
I like
They said
the
it's
cold.
better. Curl up against, cuddle up against some big blankets.
Well, my body doesn't know how to temperature regulate because I'm actually freezing.
Do you sleep naked?
No. But see how, like, if you touch my skin, I'm cold. But if you
Yeah.
touch my hands,
Look at her hand.
they're...
When you feel it.
Sweat.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are they wet?
But I feel cold.
I feel my hands.
dry as a fucking baby's bottom.
Do you sleep naked, Bobby?
What?
I just want to know.
No.
Gilbert,
No.
you sleep naked?
I do, yeah.
Do you sleep naked?
Wait.
Bryce?
You're with no underwear as well?
No.
Yeah.
I bet you have pajamas, tops and bottoms.
I feel
With
with
a hat. With a hat.
George he's got a nice pair of matching pajamas.
Sleepy hat, too.
with a little hat.
And if he doesn't fall asleep to Dateline every night, I don't know where he are. Right?
So, Michael, back to where you're at. So you're single right now, right?
Okay,
you went
here we
through a
go.
relationship.
Here we go.
I'm gonna just listen, okay? You have your podcast, correct? Are you auditioning for things? Are you writing things, or what?
I wrote a script that
Good.
we're going to try and pitch here soon. It's
A movie?
A dark half-hour drama.
Oh, good.
It's kind of like a little Breaking Bad-ish. It's just kind of like, yeah. It's
Good.
Yeah, so we'll be pitching that. I have a band.
Sandwich,
It's
right?
a bucket list. We're changing the name of the sandwich. If anybody has a name out there they'd like to throw out, right now we're thinking Left on Laurel. We're thinking The Lookouts. We're thinking something, but the sandwich was just too
I
corny.
feel like you should leave it up to him to name your band.
Name my band.
Me?
Yeah. It's got to be something not too funny, not too cool. Something like, oh, that's a nice name.
Article.
Ooh, that is a good name.
Feels good.
Article.
Yeah.
Article.
I've always wanted to be a band called Article.
Yeah. Article's a good one.
Kimmel, will you email that to me?
It's because if it's not a joke band, it's a real band.
I mean, look, it's a bucket list thing. We started playing in my basement. No one knew how to play any instruments. I played guitar. My friend played lead guitar. He's really good.
my, it's gonna be
The rest
so
of them
terrible.
No, I
It's
can
gonna be
play
the
something.
fucking-
Want to hear something?
Yeah, I'd like to hear it.
One of my
I wanna hear something.
so my friend goes, "Why don't you just write your own shit?" And I go, "You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna write. I'm gonna fucking write it, and it's a bucket list. If people hate it, I don't give a shit.
And I have a
love
song
it.
I played on my guitar band, and I'll show you my songs. Okay.
Well, now you're gonna.
Battle of the Band.
It's
Yeah,
not
Battle of
one.
the
I don't
Bands,
want
right.
you to one up me.
I'm not one-upping you,
What's
man.
your band's name, Bobby?
What?
Article, right?
No.
No, that's his. Come on, Nate. What's your band's name? Have Michael play his first.
I don't know. I'm not in a band. I'm a solo artist.
And what's your artist name?
Artist name, yeah.
I'm gonna play him Haya.
Oh, that's a
You
good
want to
one.
hear it?
This is a good one.
All right. Is that really a song?
Yeah.
I love it. It sounds 80s. I can't compete with that.
It's good.
Listen to you.
I can't compete that.
Let's
with
do
that.
it.
This is more like
No, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Don't justify it. It's
well,
art.
it's more like
It's
70s
art.
beach music.
I love beach music.
All right, shut up.
Are you singing?
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa, it's so good. Article.
Go the voice.
Wow, that's good, dude.
Thanks,
You
man.
can sing.
Well-
Mine's a joke. You know, yours is real.
Well, I could sing. I'm not trained. I don't know how to. No one would sing. I go, who's singing? And they're like, not me. I'm like, well, I'm not a singer.
Yeah.
So I said, fuck it. So I started singing, but I only sing the chords. I write the songs.
It doesn't-
I'm not a
it
great singer.
doesn't
I'm not Adam
fucking-
Lambert.
You're not.
No.
You're Michael
No.
Rosenbaum.
Yeah, there you
Let me
go.
say something right now. I swear to God, your first show, we have to be invited.
I've already had one. We played at the Troubadour. We played at the Hotel Cafe.
But not as the sandwich.
No, we were like we opened for 3 songs. We were all new. No. We
No,
have
yes.
Listen,
Yes. Can I just say this?
No.
I'm so fucking offended by you right now. You fucking piece of shit.
Listen to me for a second. Listen to me for a second.
Yeah.
For a goddamn second. I was too nervous to invite any of my fucking friends because I was shitting my pants on stage.
Did Superman
go?
I'd
never done it. No.
Oh.
Nobody, like only like people who like found out what was happening showed up, which made my heart race. I was shitting my pants. Now we're going to Germany for like a week little tour. I'm nervous as shit. I take a quarter of a Xanax before I go on stage. I'm a mess. I can't because I'm not a musician. So so it scares me. So I will invite you, but we're not like fucking Radiohead or something.
I know you're not Radiohead.
What do you mean? You didn't like it? You didn't like the music?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that it's a little offensive because TigerBelly would like to promote it, and we would like to get involved in the early start of your career as a musician. And you denied us that. You denied us that chance.
Aren't I too old to be a musician? I'm 46, starting as a 46. I'm a little down on myself. Are people going to the
Bacon Brothers because they're going to go? No, it's
who's the Bacon Brothers?
Kevin Bacon and his brother.
Oh, they're the Bacons, but they're famous. I'm not that famous.
No, what I'm saying, yes, you.
No, I'm not. I'm famous, but in a very lower level famous, like a B level famous. Kevin Bacon's an A.
There's no divisions in my
Well,
life.
he's got a huge following. People go see Kevin Bacon. He was in Footloose, for God's sakes.
I know, but the thing is that you almost were the Guardians of the Galaxy guy.
Well, I did 3 scenes in the second.
I know, but you were good. Right?
I had CGI makeup.
In the beginning, you might have been. You could have been Chris Pratt, right?
I auditioned for it.
Yeah, my point is that I know you didn't.
Yeah.
But that's this. But you had the opportunity.
Okay. That doesn't make me famous. I have an opportunity. I could have been a lawyer. I didn't become one.
Okay, I want everyone to stop right now.
Are you gonna fart again?
No, I'm not gonna fart again.
I like your underwear.
And I'm gonna say something right now. Okay, is that literally is so close to being the biggest thing. And what I'm saying is that you're still gonna have the opportunities, and it's gonna happen. Okay, so what I'm saying to you right now is that you have the talent to do it. You're gonna do it. All right. I want to say this to everyone in the room. Okay. And this is a fact. What you did was sabotage for not inviting us. I'm gonna use that against you at one time.
I didn't invite people.
I'm just saying.
I didn't invite anybody.
I don't care. I find that to be very offensive.
I'm sorry for out of all the people. I didn't say. You know what? Bobby Lee's the one guy.
I'm gonna say this too. Okay, but it's okay because I still like you.
You used to love me.
I love you as much as I did. And the thing is,
as much as I did.
And the thing is that we're all on a journey. And we're all, we're supposed to be where we're supposed to be.
I wish we had a close up of Bryce's reaction during that speech.
Yeah, because he likes my speeches.
It felt like it was what's the hockey movie with the little kids?
Great,
Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks. It felt like
what
that.
We got time?
Over an hour.
Do you see the picture, that mugshot of the kid from Mighty Ducks, the chubby Mexican kid?
What happened to him?
Oh my God! I gotta show you that.
Don't humiliate a man.
Okay, that's true.
Why? What happened to him?
No, it made me sad.
It's like when Dr. Phil brought in what's her name in our show. That girl, Shelley Duvall.
I didn't see that.
What did he do with Shelley Duvall?
Shelley Duvall. You know Shelley Duvall?
The Shining.
The Shining. She
Wendy,
was in Popeye. Yeah.
Darling.
And now she's an old lady. She has some issues mentally. Okay. And he exposed her on her show. Right? And tried to capitalize on her dementia.
Really?
And, what he did was
you didn't like it?
Unforgivable. She was a classic film girl, and she lost her mind. It's like when people Amanda Bynes. You
have to let it go. You
let them seek help.
Had a modicum of decency.
Yeah.
I was in an AA meeting once, and there was paparazzi in the bushes taking. I'm not gonna say what celebrity it was, but they were taking photos of a guy who was just getting sober, who was a star.
Because that's how they make them.
And then we ran into the bushes and kicked them.
Oh, good for you.
And we kicked them out of the fucking thing. It was so.
You used your Taekwondo skills.
Yeah, my wipeout.
Let me ask you this: the guy that they took a picture in Trader Joe's.
Oh yeah.
Jeffrey.
Yeah.
That really upset me. This is a guy who's making a living. Who's working there, and she recognized him, and all of a sudden, this is what he's doing. Like all of a sudden, working is. It just broke my heart. It
not only did it break my heart, right? It makes me want to go. It's not. I could understand taking the photo. If I was in New Jersey and I saw him, I would take the photo, but I wouldn't post it to ridicule him.
No.
I'll just show my buddies like, oh my God, remember Cosby?
I wouldn't say, hey, look, he's working here now.
He's working here now, yeah, whatever. But for them,
it's
for
not right.
Fox especially, to go to try to make fun of him, right? But I think that, did you see him on Good Morning America? We've talked about it.
And they gave him a role on NCIS or something, too.
Yeah, he got gigs.
On LA?
He's getting work now.
Yeah.
Because of all this whole thing.
But I like what he said on Good Morning America. He's like, I want to get the role based on merit. I don't want anything offered to me just because of this whole Trader Joe's debacle. I want to go in and audition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about this? I think about this sometimes. I think we're all looking for the next best thing, right? When you're out in Hollywood, it's like this like little fucking bubble we live in. And it's like people are like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You always feel like you have to tell them what you're doing. Oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing this. So you're something, right? And sometimes I'm like, what? And they're like, well, what if Smallville was it? What if that was it? Isn't that great? Isn't that enough? Why isn't something enough? Why isn't, if you get something or you're doing something, he was on the Cosby Show. He had roles early on. It didn't pan out as an actor and he went on to work for whatever reason.
Right.
What does it matter?
What does that matter? And also,
Does that make him better? or worse?
Paulie, I mean, this is a weird example, but people come up to him all the time and go, you used to be big, you know? And Paulie's response is always like, yeah, but I got there.
Yeah.
That's actually really nice. That's really commendable to say that.
He got there.
Yeah.
See, I would say
To get to that level.
You know, I think if somebody said that to me, I would probably be offended. Like, it's like, dude, you used to be a star or whatever. I go, yeah, but I'm still more famous than you fuck. Learn how to fucking talk to people.
Yeah.
People just have no, like, what are you doing?
Can
I
I
don't
just say
even see
that
it.
now you just added some fuel to something.
It upsets me.
On Twitter, right? It's like when somebody will like attack Chris Evans.
For what?
Like, because Chris Evans is politically, vocal.
Oh.
Some guy, some hillbilly, or some guy from the South will go, "You're a loser, man." Captain America.
What does he say?
Yeah, and he doesn't say anything. But what I want to say is, go, dude, he's doing way better than you.
You
have no right.
Yeah.
He's killing it.
He's beautiful.
Yeah.
But that's what it's just.
He doesn't work at Cracker Barrel.
It's just a respect.
Which is also
Also
great.
great
Which is a great place, but
I just bought
not
something
if you're gonna
from there.
use. No, but
See, you want to edit that. Edit that out.
Don't edit it out. Don't edit it.
Defend yourself.
It's fine.
You just
It's fine.
You just did the whole Trader.
No, it's fine.
How do you turn? You just turned on your own response. I'm sweating now. My hands are sweating.
Stop. You're right. It's okay to work at Cracker Barrel, but if you're working at Cracker Barrel, don't try to put down somebody that's, you know what I mean?
Captain America.
Captain America is all I'm
I
saying.
don't know. Working at Cracker Barrel
It's a
like-
great deal, right?
A lot of honor there.
I love Cracker Barrel.
I know, but it's like the Bill Hicks joke. Okay, Bill.
I love that joke when he goes into a Denny's.
No, yeah, he's at a Waffle House, right? And he's reading a book that's actually happening.
Why are you reading?
Yeah, why are you reading, right? I read for a lot of things, but one of the main reasons why is so I don't ever become a Waffle House waitress.
It was funny.
Right?
You had to be there.
So what I'm saying is that it's okay. You can't just blindly make fun of somebody that works at either Trader Joe's, whatever.
Just respect
right?
people. How about that?
But if they cross the line, then you can attack them for it. How about that?
Eye for an eye.
Yeah. And I'm not going to sit here and go, yeah, Chris Evans, he was the better man. I probably wouldn't be the better man.
No, you would.
You
could. There's no way you could individually say, "I'm Captain America. You work here."
No, but like I wouldn't say that. But I'm like, I would have said, "Really, dude? Like,
Yeah.
I haven't succeeded at what I'm doing."
Right.
Dot.
Yeah.
Maybe you should look in the mirror. I don't know what you do.
Yeah.
But look in the mirror and
Look
see
in
if
the
that
mirror.
was justified. See if that made sense.
Yeah, I know. I want to say that stuff like too. Yeah,
I think you could say that. People like it, especially your fans and people who love you and know that guy was an asshole for saying that. You could say, sometimes they like people to be real. Just say what's on your mind.
Yeah. What's wrong?
Just the way he's cleaning
Just
his
the way he
glasses.
cleans
What do we
his
got? You want
glasses.
to do the questions?
We can do the
Let's
question.
do it.
Yeah.
Unhelpful advice with Bobby, Khalyla, and Michael Rosenbaum.
Anyway, my name is Henry, and my girlfriend and I have been together.
Hey, Henry.
Henry.
Have been together for some time. She's the most sweet, beautiful, faithful, and pure woman. We're both college students and love each other very much. Well, the thing is, when we first started dating some time ago, she told me that she had a private Snapchat. where she sent out explicit photos to people who gave her money. At first, I was cool with it. We all need to make some bread, and I trust her. She doesn't have any interaction with them and makes it clear that she only intends to sell her service of pictures. But now things are different. I don't know how I feel about the whole thing anymore. I've grown so close to her and have made such great connection that even thinking about her selling pictures makes me sick to my stomach. How should I approach this?
Don't.
Well, first of all, you should call yourself Hank. It's just cooler.
And what's her Snapchat handle?
Not listed.
Yeah.
You know what, Khalyla, you're probably dead on there.
Yeah, it's like saying I met this sex worker, let's say a porn star, love her. When 6 months down the road, I realized that I'm really jealous of what she did. Like, you can't. That's how she made her money before she met you.
Yeah.
You accepted that about her. She was transparent about it. You don't get to change her now all of a sudden since your insecurities are piling on. That's not. That shouldn't be on her.
You can make enough money to like go, hey, I'll give you that money.
But then maybe she's
What
like,
if she enjoys it? What if
Yeah.
it's something that's part of her life that she? You can take pride in something like that. Let's say at the minimum, like let's say she's a sex worker, right? She's a cam girl.
Yeah,
He doesn't get to change that about her.
that's true.
How about this? How about, is your relationship affected?
Yeah.
Hang on. Do you have a great relationship? Is it the same? It's
Yeah.
still good?
Well, he says she's faithful.
So
she's
if she's
the best.
faithful and she's the best and nothing's changed, you're the one who's changed.
Yeah.
You have an issue with it.
Yeah.
She hasn't changed. She's still the
Besides-
same girl, the loyal, the
Right.
lovable, the sexy. What's the problem, man?
Also, it just says something. They're just photos, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure they're photos?
Just photos.
Yeah. So what? She's taking photos of her vagina.
Well, she's
What
a,
if she was
she's
putting
a
a
cam
piece of,
girl?
What if she was putting a piece of poop back in her butt?
That's what he has a problem with.
I have a problem.
Yeah.
That would be the problem.
No, but if there was
Good call
if there
back.
were dicks going in the vagina and with no condom, I would probably draw the line there.
Well, I'm sure he's asked her. There's just
what?
there's
Well-
nobody in the picture except her, right?
It's just
Yeah, so I understand that.
Yeah, but if even let's say for instance someone like Asa, right?
That's different because she's already doing that.
But this girl was already doing that before.
I know. So that's what I'm saying is that you're right. Okay. Yeah. Why are you
This
laughing?
guy's spilling water. all
Yeah,
over
yeah.
the
Drew, why are
place.
you laughing?
It's gonna come out his nose.
You gotta choose, swallow or
Yeah,
spit.
swallow,
I know, what are you
swallow,
doing, man?
swallow. What are you doing? You don't chew water.
Oh my god!
Yeah, yeah.
That's like every girl's dilemma.
You go.
Spit or
Yeah.
swallow.
yeah.
You go. What if she's having dicks in her ass? She's like, there's nobody else in the room. It's just her. She's like, well, I understand that. Like, no, you didn't understand it. You clearly didn't understand it.
Bobby's so smooth though.
yeah,
That transition
yeah.
was so smooth.
I know. I didn't know what I was talking about. I didn't know what I was talking about. I'm a professional.
Jesus Christ.
I know. I Lando Calrissian out of that fucking situation.
You did.
know-
Well, I understand that.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Did you see Solo?
Yep.
Did you like it?
I think we're used to not great Star Wars movies that we're like, oh, this didn't suck my balls.
Yeah,
it was fine.
it was serviceable.
It was fine. It was
I
kinda
liked what
entertaining. Woody was good.
Donald Glover did a great Lando.
He was great.
That kid did a great job. I think. As
I'm not saying anything. I just thought it was okay.
Whoa! You didn't think that he was great as Luke?
I'm not saying
you know,
that.
Han, let me just say this: he doesn't. He
was good.
tried to do it. He doesn't look like him at all.
Here's the problem. To me, I'm saying I think he did a great job. If I didn't know Han Solo or Harrison Ford, and I'm not saying he should have, but you know Harrison Ford had that thing, and that's something you can replicate. You can replicate little tiny things, especially since he was a younger Han Solo, like things like, oh, is that what you're telling me? Well, let me tell you.
Right.
You know that thing that he does?
Yeah.
Just if there was one in the movie or two where he just went like.
That's such a wow.
Like a little thing, that was Han Solo like, oh yeah, well I'll tell you something. There was just that one thing that just made him like, well I don't care, but there was something, that charisma, that pop, and maybe it was directorial.
Yeah.
I thought the movie was okay, it was entertaining.
Yeah.
I just wanted a little more. I just wanted a lot more.
Right.
By the way, I'm just like, I know everybody hates on Star Wars, and I will say this. Seth Green told me this. Name drop.
Nice.
I love Seth. I've always liked him.
Seth's the best. But he goes, I asked George Lucas, this is what Seth said, what was the deal with Jar Jar Binks? What was the whole reason behind that? But he said it in a nice way, and they were talking for a long time. They were kind of pals. And George said, Well, Jar Jar wasn't created for you. It was created for young kids who are seeing the movie. Like, sort of like C-3PO was made for you when you were 6. And that kind of put everything into perspective. Like, yeah. Well, think about that. Here's the only thing I say. I agree with that. Like Jar Jar was like I wasn't crazy about the character. None of us. All we want is some edge. We want something that's just not hokey. We want something that follows Empire Strikes Back, that feel. I know it's hard to replicate, but don't you feel like that? Don't you want something that just is like, we don't have to get jokey. We don't have a floating Princess Leia in space. We don't have to have like these bad ideas.
C-3PO, 2-hour but C-3PO wasn't this bumbling, annoying. He's an android. He's a robot, right? With a funny little English accent.
But if a 40-year-old guy watched it at that time instead of like...
It doesn't matter. I know. I don't agree with that at all, because the thing is that also you have to put into play, yes, you know your audience. Your audience, you know your audience. You're trying to get new audience members, which is children.
Yeah.
Right? But your core audience are those guys that saw it in the 70s.
Yeah, I agree with.
Right? That's the first thing in my head. I got to appease those.
Yeah.
And then once I have those check
and that's a lot of people. Why can't I just like you could? I thought JG did a great job with the first Force Awakens. I thought that was entertaining.
Great. But the second one,
unwatchable.
When Princess Leia was frozen in the thing and Superman's back into the fucking thing,
yeah,
unwatchable.
It was not great.
Yeah.
There's a guy that does something on the internet where he does like a 20-minute rant.
I saw it.
How funny was that?
Yeah, but he called that Asian. Was that the one where they called the Asian a fat Chinese bitch?
No.
Oh.
That would have been terrible.
Yeah. There's a rant on there that calls him a fat Chinese
this guy
bitch.
was pretty articulate. This guy wasn't like racist.
Yeah. People online, people go crazy. Those YouTube videos on The Last Jedi. Yeah. And if you look back, it was terrible.
It's not a good movie.
Anyway, Mike, where can we see you next? Your band article? What?
Want a second one?
Yeah, we have another question.
Oh, we do? Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Hey guys, my name is Mary, and I'm a first-year nursing student in Australia. I've always suffered the same superiority complex as Bobby.
Superiority.
Or superiority.
Okay.
I think it has two T's.
Maybe somebody else can read it.
Complex as Bobby. I'm literally the most average, underachieving person that I know, and I have subconsciously looked down on people. I have no reason...
Mary's an underachiever and she looks down on people.
Yeah, she has a superiority complex.
I have no reason to have these feelings towards anyone, because who the fuck am I to treat anyone like they're beneath me?
I don't have that.
You sound like that guy who tweeted Bobby.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Keep going.
But even though I can live my life being a caring person or supportive friend on the inside, I honestly don't give a shit about others and their problems. I feel that this indifference is going to be a huge problem in the future. So my question is, how can I approach this problem knowing that it's not going to easily go away? And are there ways to tone down my ego? Thanks.
I would go to behavioral therapy, cognitive behavioral therapist. You can find them all over. And I went to one, and it's just like, it's getting a lot of the negativity out of your life because it doesn't do you any good. It just doesn't. And so when you start replacing it with positive thoughts and thinking about things and rooting for people and being just being a better human being, I think that takes some time, but you can't live that way your whole life. You got to change that.
Yeah, and also the superiority complex also ties in with narcissism, and at the root of narcissism is a lot of complex insecurities, and there usually is some type of like abuse or abandonment that happened in their childhood. So you should speak to somebody about where that really comes from, because I don't think someone. I think with probably like a little classist maybe. Oh wait, maybe.
Because I buy $600 shoes. I mean.
But by the way, Mary, I think you're incredibly brave for just being so honest.
Thank you.
No, right?
That's what I meant.
I mean, you are brave for coming out and saying exactly how you perceive yourself.
Yeah, so you're a step ahead, even just
Captain
knowing
Marvel.
that.
Seriously. If you weren't aware of that, then that'd be really fucked. But the fact that you are aware of it and you want to do something about it, it's a shame that you have to ask Bobby.
Why is your lazy cousin in the bathroom?
Lazy cousin.
Hey, lazy cousin.
Is that your cousin?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were cousin.
Yeah, sit back down, lazy cousin.
They live together.
If you had to sleep with one of them, Khalyla, who would it be?
Bryce.
Because you don't know him as well.
No, also he's unfuckable.
He's handsome as hell. Look at his art glasses. He's got a handsome face. He's got good breath.
No.
He dresses nicely, smart.
Unfuckable.
That's not real true.
But you're right. It's because I'm a lot.
You don't listen
I'm
to
close to George.
Brother.
He's like a brother.
He's a brother, so you wouldn't fuck him.
Yeah.
Gilbert or Bryce?
Oh, Bryce. Gilbert is my little brother.
Bryce
Or Bobby.
And now, fuck, marry, kill Gilbert, Bryce, George.
Gilbert, Bryce, George. I would marry George.
There you go. You'd still get fucked if you were married. Well, not really.
Kill Gilbert.
I would have to just because I
okay
can't do anything. I can't marry my little. He's like such my little bro. It's disgusting either way. I'd fuck Bryce.
I would dock Gilbert.
Yeah, thank you
so much. Definitely dock. Is that what's called? Docking?
Yeah,
docking. Thank you so much.
Dock Gilbert.
Yeah.
Put Bobby's poo back in his butt.
Okay, hold on. Doc, butt fuck or blow. Doc, butt fuck or blow. Bryce, Bobby, and Gilbert.
I'm docking you.
Thank you so much. I love it.
I might suck Bryce's dick. I'd probably fuck George.
Yeah.
Pretty hard too.
Oh, real hard.
Real hard.
And
at the same time, I'd say you're unfuckable.
Right.
Wow, fucking him hard. Real hard.
Well, that was you know,
great ending,
that not only that, I thought that podcast was really, really good all the way through.
That was a lot of fun. We could probably cut some politics out.
No, I don't think so. I don't want to. I don't want because it was light.
It was great.
What are we at time wise there?
Rom-com, 90 minutes. And this is I think he's been on the most, this third time.
Yeah, you are.
Is that true?
You hold the record right now.
Get out.
Right now, yeah.
You're most beloved.
You're most beloved.
Theo twice.
I love it. Honestly, I have a lot of fun. It ruins my Monday night.
Do you do the other? Okay. Do you do the other ones like Theo or?
I did Theo's. He did mine. It's nice because everybody's kind of like doing each other's.
You Fighter and the Kid. You did.
I didn't do. They didn't invite me.
That's the next one. I'm gonna try to get you on.
Will you get me on that one?
Yeah, I think that'd be great for you.
Yeah, they crashed the one with Theo's. They crashed into R1.
What about Mama Joey Diaz's the church?
No, he never asked me on.
No,
that.
it's not that. It's just that you have to kind of go. Hey, you should have Michael Rosenbaum on.
You'll do that?
Oh yeah.
Fucking Bobby.
I think it would help you out.
Are you sure Khalyla won't do that?
No, I would do it because I see them all the time.
Will you come on my podcast again?
Yeah, you know what would be great is this next week and a half. I'm pretty much free. So
next week?
Yeah.
That would be good. The second Bert Kreischer's coming on. You know Kreischer?
Yeah, he's done this.
I love him. He's the nicest guy.
How many times has he done yours?
None.
Oh, he's gonna be great on yours.
Yeah?
Yeah. So what days is that?
I think it's like October 2nd we're recording. Are you available then?
Should I do it afterwards?
Yeah.
I'll do it afterwards.
Fuck yeah.
Look at
You'll
that.
meet me in Bert.
Dude, and my producer.
I'll just show up during Bert's too because I love Bert.
Just walk in. I'll have a mic set up for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Hey, look who it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be good.
I'll come in like just underwear.
And a wig?
Yeah, underwear. Or just underwear with my ass.
Right behind you.
Yes, please.
That's a good wig.
Yeah.
That matches your skin tone.
Give Mikey a round of applause, everybody. That was good.
Michael, where can we watch you?
Oh, yeah, Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum on iTunes free. And check me out at the Michael Rosenbaum on Instagram. I'm talking! And Twitter, Michael Rosenbaum. But yeah, check out Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum podcast.
Check it out, guys. Also, thanks again to our sponsors. For a slim, sleek carry wallet, go to ridgewallet.com and use the promo code TigerBelly. Postmates is giving $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days when you download the app and use the promo code BELLY. And for your limited time, get up to number 235. To get off of $235 off your mattress, go to Leesa.com/belly and make sure you check out our Patreon. What? /TigerBelly.